I actually have a question also for Steve from Canvine now that's just come in, and while you're here, Steve, I'll pass this one over to you. We have a user asking about the cloud computing software as a service approach, whether that's something you have to take on an all or nothing basis, or can you have a digital signage network that is perhaps partly running on your local servers and partly running in the cloud, even if that's just as a transitional stage while you're migrating fully to the cloud? Or is it something you have to do 100% from day one? Do you have any views on that?
Barnaby, yeah, I think that's a good question. Well, at Canvine, we've been providing our cloud-based digital signage system, which we call CODA, for about the last 5 years. And people ask us a lot about cloud-based technology and what it means in terms of application in the digital signage space. And we sort of come back. There's a lot of sort of blasé terms like, yes, it's got an openness, or it's got a connectedness. But one of the key things about a true digital signage play is that it's very easy for people to experience the product without having to pay a lot of money to do that. That's classic cloud-based technology, whether you look at it being applied to something like the Kindle or another cloud-based applications. So in fact, if someone's got an existing digital signage network, they should be very, very easy, be able just to try another screen alongside that network. Potentially, it could be free of charge to set up that screen, which is based on a cloud-based system, and they could just start to see how that potentially interacts with their existing system. A true cloud-based technology firm, and Canvine is one of those, we make it very easy for people to experience the product completely. They haven't got to pay any money up front to do that, and they start to try it and start to like it, and then they start to move over to the system. So if anybody is being cloud-based technology in digital signage, it should be like an experience in any other arena of the cloud-based environment. As I said, the iPhone, Gmail, and Kindle, and in fact, it should be fairly inexpensive to start.
Don't mind, I do have one other question that again came in a little while ago. And you mentioned the Kindle there, the iPhone, and so on. Somebody's asking about campaigns that say perhaps use mobile devices, use QR codes, use digital menu boards, use a whole range of media toward a single core campaign message. Is this, practically speaking, going to be something that's easier to implement with a cloud-based system, simply because you can buy those plugins on a pay-as-you-go basis, as it were?
Well, I think the answer is the way the cloud-based technology works, the way cloud-based philosophy works, is everybody's working out how they can share their data in a certain arena, how they can share it up on the cloud, and how they can find protocols to talk between these different mediums. Whether you're talking Facebook, or whether you're talking our system Coda, or whether you're talking Salesforce, all these systems have what they call their open APIs, which is their ability to talk with one another. And that starts to mean that you can conduct this sort of multi-medium campaign in a more straightforward fashion. So any technology that's thinking cloud-based is thinking, how do I get my information up on the cloud, and how do I get other systems talking to it? They're already in that mindset, so you can start to go open across different systems and connected amongst these systems. So the short answer to the question is you want to be getting into the cloud if you're looking to work across different platforms.